Yo, what's going on guys? Mush back at it with the top 5 best PC game deals of the week. Some really solid deals this week, so let's just get right into this with number 5. Number 5, always like to start things off with a Humble Bundle, and coming off last week's Humble Capcom Rising Bundle, we've got another great Humble Bundle with the Humble Telltale Bundle. Now, Telltale has created some awesome story-driven games, and with this bundle, you can get the majority of them. If you pay just $1, you get Sam & Max Season 1, Sam & Max Season 2, Puzzle Agent 1, Puzzle Agent 2, Bone Episode 1 and 2, Hector Badge of Carnage, Telltale Texas Hold'em, Poker Night at the Inventory, and the big one, The Walking Dead Season 1. The Walking Dead Season 1 really started it all. I actually have a full walkthrough of this game on my channel. If you guys want to check that out, feel free. I streamed that game way back in the day, back in like 2013. It was a ton of fun, just a blast to go through that game, and if you haven't played The Walking Dead, this bundle is a great way to do so. Obviously, you start with Season 1 and you work your way up. And the great thing about just the dollar tier is that The Walking Dead is a game I don't think has gone on sale that often. Whenever it's on sale during a Steam sale, it'll go down 75% off, and that'll take it down to like $6. But now you can get it for just $1. Now, the Beat the Average is where things get really good. The Beat the Average right now is $8.40. You get The Walking Dead miniseries, Tales from the Borderlands, The Walking Dead Season 2, which is also great, and Game of Thrones, which I've heard mixed things about. Also, they will be adding more to the Beat the Average in 6 days and 2 hours, so you have that to look forward to as well. The Beat the Average is kind of high at $8.40, but for these games, I think it's well worth it. And the final tier is to pay $15 or more, and that'll get you Batman the Telltale series and Minecraft Story Mode, as well as the Minecraft Story Mode Adventure Pass. So this Humble Bundle is really good. At the very least, pay $1 and get The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is just terrific. You get a bunch of other games as well. The Beat the Average is great as well. Tales from the Borderlands is absolutely hilarious. Walking Dead Season 2 obviously builds upon Walking Dead Season 1, a great game as well. Game of Thrones I've heard mixed things about, but that's another one you get. Also, if you beat the average, you do get 50% off The Walking Dead A New Frontier, so that's pretty nice as well. A link to the bundle will be down below in the description box, and I am partnered with Humble Bundle, and I get a little bit of the back end. You choose where the money goes, either to the developers, charity, Humble, or you can even send it to me. Now, don't give me all of it. Definitely give some money to charity, give some money to the developers, but if you guys want to support the channel a little bit, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, like I said, the Capcom Rising bundle is still ongoing. I'll leave a link down below in the description box for that as well, because that bundle is really good. Got games like Devil May Cry, Dead Rising, Resident Evil, a lot of games that I think you guys will be into. I'll leave links to both the bundles in the description box down below. Moving on, Origin is having a big action sale, up to 75% off on a lot of titles. Mass Effect Andromeda is 50% off, down to $30. Titanfall 2 is 50% off, down to $20. Battlefield 1 is 60% off, down to $24. Dragon Age Inquisition is 50% off, down to $10. A lot of solid deals. Now, a lot of these games like Dragon Age Inquisition, Battlefield 4, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, they are all a part of the EA Origin Access service. That's a $5 a month subscription service, but you get unlocks to a lot of games to play while you're subscribed. So that might be a better idea to pick up than any of these games. However, obviously games like Mass Effect Andromeda are not a part of that. Actually, there is a 10-hour trial for Andromeda, I believe, so if you just want to play the game for 10 hours, you can even subscribe to that and play it that way. Regardless, a lot of great games on sale from Origin, so definitely check out what they have to offer. Next up, Steam has got Insurgency, 75% off, down to $2.50. Now, over the Steam Summer Sale, this was actually 85% off, down to $1.50. But $2.50 for Insurgency is still a great deal. It's a great tactical shooter, and this game has been getting a lot of attention recently. I think it's because of the Steam Summer Sale and because people realize, holy crap, this great game is only $1.50. And yeah, I just feel like there's been more buzz around Insurgency. I played it way back when it released, and I enjoyed my time with it. And now for just $2.50, I think it's a great pickup. I should also mention you can pick up an Insurgency 4-pack, and you can save a little bit of money if you split the cost with a few friends. And this is a game that's definitely best played with a few friends, so you all can jump into it. 4 copies of the game for $8.74 is a really solid deal. Moving on, over on Bundle Stars, they've got Bayonetta, 33% off. Not the biggest savings, but Bayonetta is such a great game that I wanted to mention it anyway. It's $13.40. Bayonetta is just a terrific game. It released back on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 back in like 2010, very early on in 2010 as well, and 7 years later we finally got it over to PC, and the port was great. Platinum Games do some really good ports on PC, so this one falls in line. The game looks great and it still plays as great as ever. Very fast paced, action heavy. It's a bit zany in presentation. You play as a chick with guns on her boots. Like, yeah, it's a little ridiculous, but still, it's a great game. Has a lot of resemblance to Devil May Cry, but I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say that Bayonetta is probably a better game than Devil May Cry. Just the style and the presentation presentation of the game and the gameplay, it's so great. And if you're into action-heavy games, Bayonetta will be right up your alley. Finally, number 1, Steam has got a big sale on a lot of the Arc System Works fighting games. Blazblue and Guilty Gear, all of them are on sale. Going back to Blazblue, Calamity Trigger is 80% off, only $2. Blazblue Continuum Shift is 80% off for $4. A lot of the older Guilty Gear games are on sale. Guilty Gear Asuka is 80% off. Guilty Gear 2 Overture is 74% off, down to $5. A lot of great games. I know people typically don't go to PC for fighting games, but these games play pretty well. Yes, for a lot of these games, the online servers will be completely dead, but in the case of like BlazBlue Calamity Trigger and BlazBlue Continuum Shift, they have pretty solid single-player components as well that are long and tell really good stories. It's very story-driven. It's told in like a visual novel style, and then there's fights in between. They're good, really good stories, a little off the wall, but if you're into that Japanese crazy storytelling, you'll really enjoy BlazBlue storytelling. And yeah, a lot of fighting games discounted at really good prices. I'd recommend to check them out if you are a fan of the genre. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.